Good afternoon to those who listen. It's March 26th, 2018. Did I say good afternoon? It's actually good evening. It's 6 o'clock right on the nose. And I noticed this cloud was just rainbow colors. I'm hoping that you can see it. This is +1. And then, whoa. I wasn't going to do another video for a while, but things keep happening. Now this rainbow color cloud is fading a little bit. I don't know if you can see any of it. Is that what I think it is? Is that? I don't know. But let's take a look down here now. Oh, get down on the... I gotta go down on the brightness. What's that in the middle? What's all this brightness around? I'm at -1 right now, so we're not... Let's go down to -3. Go back to -1. Back off a little. I don't know, but this is weird how the light is going through these clouds like that. I try to point out to people too, everybody says, oh, it's the sun just shining in the clouds. Have you ever seen this in your life? I never have. Never in my life have I seen this until the last 9 months. Now it's like this all the time. What's that in the middle? Going down. Didn't seem to do anything. There's those LED lights again. Look at that. See, I want someone to tell me what they think this is. 'Cause to me, it looks like some kind of LED lights, and they're in like grid formation. They're got lines in them. What is going on? It looks brown up there. Usually it's always dark blue. Sometimes it looks purple. Now it actually looks brown, or now it looks blue again. But what is that? I haven't had very many people comment on that part, but I think it's some kind of energy or something, light being zapped into this simulator. I'm not sure how, but it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look like, something that our sun would produce. What happened? I was trying to zoom in over here. God, it looks so bright, and I got it down all the way. I'm going to pause for just a second here. Alright, I'm back. I just wanted to make sure this brightness thing was working. It doesn't seem... Well, I guess it does do a little bit. Alright. Whoa. We're at -3, the lowest setting. Look at those weird rays to the side. What? Is that what it looks like? There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a bunch of rays coming out. And one big ray going through, but then there's like little separate rays in between. What's that? There's an object coming out. Object coming out. It wants to be seen. And the simulator's trying to hide it again. See, if I had it back on default, the simulator would hide that brightness, but it is still hiding it. Although it doesn't seem to make a difference unless I go past the default, like +1 right there. And I've had people saying, oh, you're messing with the effects, you're doing all that yourself. Well, all I do is I zoom in, I zoom out, and I change the brightness. I don't put any filters in, nothing like that. Just plain old zooming in and out and brightness. And now that object is covered up. But we saw it for a minute, so it was there. And I really do believe that one of the main purposes of the sun simulator is to brighten it up, make the area brighter and bigger so you can't see around the sun simulator or the sun. I don't believe that that's our sun. If it is, it's way back there, and this is shining to make it look like the normal size of the sun, even though it looks way bigger. Here's the total zoomed out. I mean, that may look about the size of the sun if it was the real sun. See the bite out of the right? And a lot of times, if you go on my videos and you find a spot like this where there's a bite out of the right, you can pause it and you can see like an area where there could be an object, like it's being eclipsed. Like right now. This might be the perfect timing for this. What is going on? Look at the way that the light goes through those clouds. Let's get in on that. Strange. Very strange. Thank you, Jesus, for another day on this earth. Thank you for another day to live. Thank you for another day to share these videos and this information with people. And I just pray that you open people's eyes, the minds, ears to what's going on, so they can see the signs in the sun, the moon, the stars, signs in the weather, signs in everything that's going on with the world, so they can reevaluate their lives and hopefully turn to you, Jesus. Please heal anybody that needs healing. And I pray that, if anything, I can just plant a seed for maybe future thinking. If when things start to happen, they can turn to you before it's too late, hopefully. Thank you in your name, amen. And I guess this is it. There's nothing. I mean, this is all crazy. But this, to me, is normal now. I mean, it's like the new norm. We got this big, weird cloud over here. And we got some. Look at the way the sun simulator looks now. And look at how bright it looks on the. Alright, here's default. It's weird, okay. And it doesn't seem to be much change, but if I go up above, then it's. Wow. See, that could be the camera trying to adjust to the light. What is that now? Look at that thing. See, I can imagine in that spot a big planet. I mean, I'm not saying it is, but look at the area. Look at it, it's round. I mean, if that was really a planet, I think we'd be in big trouble because it'd be really close. And we know it can't be, at least here's my opinion on this. I don't think it's Planet X, from all the other researchers saying that if Planet X was that visible in our sky, it would have already caused a lot of problems. So it must be some other planet or moon of the Planet X system. I mean, not this right now, but, objects that we're seeing. And please go back and look at my, there it is. My video, there it is. It's all in caps. And I say two planets or two sun simulators, question marks. Go look at that, because it wanted to change the focus. Whoa, what happened to my focus? That on default. There it goes. It's weird. It's like it couldn't figure out how to focus. Alright, let's go back down on the brightness. It does kind of look like there's a planet inside there, doesn't it? Not saying it is. And when there's some ball formations in the middle there, and it kind of looks like a wheel with spokes. Not saying it's something that I said earlier and a while back, but I don't know. Look at this weird cloud. There's like no other clouds in the sky near this area except for right there, covering up the sun simulator. Oh, objects poking out right there. Look at that thing. Wahaha! Yes. Please, Lord Jesus, reveal what you want us to see. Please, Lord, reveal what you want us to know. This cloud is crazy looking in itself. Alright, what's up here now? Something I don't know, but it's weird. Oh, and go back and look at my video. It's like a week or two ago, and it says tiny, tiny disc in the sky. and that's supposed to be our sun. But this white disk that I don't think is the sun or the moon is usually pretty small in itself, but then it gets so tiny that you cannot say that it is our real sun because it's just a little dot in the sky. There is no way. So check out those videos. There it is just amazing. There's you got the disk, whether you call it the sun or not, and then there's another object, plain as day, that passes right above it. And you know, there's only one can be the sun, and I say that too. That's another proof of, I think, is the planet, one of the planets or moons of the Planet X system, passing by, and you can't say there's two suns, or well, if you do, then you still got something going on, because we're only supposed to have one sun. At least that's what I was always taught. One sun in our sky. And I guess I'll mention it again. I'll start mentioning it a lot, so because people are like, oh, we got an object coming out maybe of the left side there. What is that? Weird. And some more LED blue lights right above that. If you look at the video I did of the day in review, I got some of these LED lights. I zoomed in on it, and it just does not look natural. What in the world happened? There's a square in the sky. Are you kidding? Look at, there's a square. And now it's not. Whoa, what's this over here now? It's upside down Pac-Man. See, that's another thing too. I mean, sure, they're clouds. Yeah, sure, they're clouds. But why is this energy, light, going into the clouds and making it look like something else? I don't know. Oh, there we got our area. There's the area. See that area? You can see it. I can see a round, dark area. I'm not saying it's an object, but I think it is. And they're somehow cloaking it so you can't see it. But just look at how big that thing is, if it is. Look at that. Really? Look at that thing. I can see it in my camera, and usually I can't see it till after, but that's pretty obvious. I lost focus again for some reason. Alright, let's take a look at the sky. I'm going to bump up back to default. It's been a pretty clear day up until the last couple hours, and now there's some clouds, but they don't really look like chemtrail clouds, except for right above here. You can see the wispiness of these clouds. Alright, I'm going to go back down. There we go. Whoa, what happened to everything? There's an object to the right, you see it? It looks a lot smaller than that area that I showed. Now look at it, where'd the bite go? So, something happened to that bite out of the right. It's filled in. Did this object pass through? Pass by? What is another object? What is that? See, I can barely see it. I'm going to brighten it up a little. See, and when we get that. See to the right? There's something to the right. It's flashing on -2. -3, it stops. If it flashes on -3, I can't do a thing about it. You'll just have to deal with it. There, you can still see that object barely in that mess there. You see it? It's like really faint. At least it is. I'm going to try to... There, it's away from the simulator a little bit, so maybe I can brighten it up and go to the side and see. I don't know, geez. See it there? Let me try to get in on it as best I can. It's hard to see. Really hard to see. Oh my god, alright, we're at 13 minutes, 14 minutes. Oh my goodness. Again, I'm sorry, but a lot of times I will do videos and things just keep happening. Things just keep happening. I have to keep going. So if you're listening to this right now and you don't want to watch really long videos, look in my description boxes. I don't always do it, but a lot of times I'll put in time marks of when something is happening. So then you can just go to those spots in the video instead of watching the whole thing. But I do think you should watch the whole thing, because I say some things that maybe you'd miss if you skipped fast. Anyway, that's up to you again. But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Let me bump it up. See if we see anything else really fast. Don't look like it. Alright, God bless. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless.